Hi Cancer, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 22nd to the 28th, 2021, as we evenly finish up this month. And do want to remind you in this moment to like this video, leave me a comment, and do subscribe to this lovely channel if you haven't already. And when subscribing, don't forget that little notification bell. Now, we're just cleansing the energy, as you can see, but I'm feeling very kind of serious in your energy, maybe even just a little bit stressed out on top of everything. But either way, the message when meditating on your overall energy for the week was it's okay to change. It's okay to change. And the song that Spirit chose to speak upon your week on shuffle, which will be at the bottom of the description box if you'd like to listen to it, but it was Slow Me Down by Sara Evans, which I believe is a country song. But the line that stood out was, wheels are turning in my mind, don't want to leave, but I might this time. Seconds from whispering goodbye. If all that's left to do is walk away, then baby I'm gone as yesterday. So there's a potential this could be, there could be a love situation wrapped up in this reading, but let's get started and find out more. Ooh, yeah, my heart's racing in your energy. But we're going to start by pulling a couple messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And keep in mind, general reading for the sign of Cancer. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and check out your other placements in your chart for more messages. Alrighty? For our lovely Cancers to begin this weekly read for the 22nd to the 28th of February. Thank you, Spirit. Perfect. And I feel the need to show this as well as Snake Spirit. I feel like you've been through a lot, Cancer, and it's a week where you're reminded that you still need to heal from what life has put you through. From maybe what this relationship or just certain people you've encountered along the way have put you through. Or even situations. Let's see. Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. There's a feeling that there's a need for a solid foundation in your life, whether it's in your relationships section of your life, your job, your career section, maybe setting a solid foundation when it comes to your home life. Some of you are trying to start a business, but either way, what they're saying is it is a week where there will be some sort of focus on a foundation or a lack of which. And in Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. And bear with me if you can hear any noise in the background. My roommate's just taking a shower, but I'm going to get this done for you either way. So Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. So this week, when Spirit tries to reroute you towards another situation, maybe another person or another job, try to keep an open mind. Try not to be so, to have that grip so tight on things that you may already realize that aren't working for you anymore. Or maybe it's just your judgment's a little clouded because you've been feeling a bit emotional in the situation, however that pertains to you. Even small detours, I want to say, like when you're walking outside. This came up in a Virgo reading recently. But when you're walking outside or you're driving, out just running errands, whatever you are doing at the time, if you feel the need to take an extra turn or go a different direction, or if you find yourself losing something or getting lost, it's all for a purpose. Okay, there's something you need to learn or something extra that needs to be done. Yeah, just keep in mind that small detours even are purposeful this week. And then we have Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. It's a great reminder to use your mind to your best advantage this week to manifest whatever you desire, whether it's an improvement in a situation or simply something completely new. And as I say that, I'm drawn to the 55 on the Snake card. All about change and making room to replace whatever isn't working for you anymore, what isn't healthy anymore, for something better and more aligned with you at this point in your life. So you might find yourself throughout this week seeing, duplicates of 5. Let's continue by pulling 7 tarot cards, one for each day of the upcoming week. What do we have for our beautiful Cancers to continue? Thank you, Spirit. For Cancer. Ooh, a lot of built up emotion, I feel. Actually, they don't want these. Take 2 for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit, to continue this weekly read. Yeah, it's just a feeling potentially being a little bit stuck. Keep them coming for Cancer. Interesting, my friend. Wow, the energy is extremely emotional. 10 of Wands, it feels like whether it's a relationship, a job, there's something stripping away the excitement in your life at this time, making you feel ultra serious, not able to either see the brighter side of things or it's just something's holding you back from feeling like laughing, right? Enjoying things. Wow. But we're moving right along to start off the week in the spread with the 7 of Swords. So Cancer, you begin the week on Monday feeling like there's a sense of secrecy within. I'm just going to say it's a relationship. Now, it could be a job, but I'm seeing a very relationship-oriented situation in front of me. All right, there's a sense of secrecy, and I feel like it's something you can't fully prove just yet, but you have this sense, this inner knowing, this gut feeling, maybe even hints from Spirit about this situation not being necessarily healthy anymore. You know, reminding you that there are things that are being held from you, the truth per se. It's a day where you might find that Spirit shines a bit of a light, a spotlight on that person's lack of truth or insincerity. Or, you know, roles can be reversed. It might be, you know, on both ends or just your end or their end. Either way, the lack of honesty within this connection will be highlighted on this Monday. Just prepare for that. And it's side by side with this Coyote Spirit, which was trust in divine detours. And they're saying that this truth just might reroute you in a different direction, towards a different person, to a new situation. And you need to trust that, okay? To learn such secrecy, lack of truth within a relationship or a situation, and to stick with it, that's to send out that you're okay with those kind of situations, right? And then you can expect nothing but that to come your way moving forward. So it's sending out the vibration of what you truly deserve. And Monday's a day, once again, that where you will, yeah, it's a day where even small detours will be relevant once again. So just pay attention to that and try not to control things, go with the flow. 9 of Swords to move right along. So you make your way to Tuesday and you're obviously feeling a bit emotional, my friend. The truth, the secrecy within the situation you're dealing with is leaving you feeling a bit all over the place mentally and emotionally. It might make you a little physically shaky as well, but I see you struggling to sleep between Monday night, Tuesday night, those 2 nights especially, excuse me as I get very emotional, will be very hard for you to fall asleep. And even if you do, waking up in the middle of the night will happen. I'm hearing meditate before you go to bed. And if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, meditate, all right? And you don't necessarily need to sit up and be like in the meditative position. I typically will have my free meditation app, put in my headphones, and before you know it, you're out. Sometimes I'll wake up with my headphones in. Anyways, just do your best not to overthink things because it's already going to be in an emotional kind of fragile state when it comes to Tuesday. So to overthink things and to stress yourself out more will not help. Moving on, we have the Lover's card. You make your way to Wednesday and there's a huge emphasis on the love in that situation or lack of which. We're going to clarify this, okay? Or it feels like you're just overly thinking about that love or thinking about wanting more love in your life, more romance. What do we have for this Lover's card? Thank you, Spirit. It just feels like, we'll say that later. All right, my friends, so basically what they're saying is with the Ace of Swords and the Moon card, they're trying to put a sword in something that's no longer working for you, or at the very least put, you know, a sword in this dishonesty that's been floating around in the air within this connection, this relationship. And so they're saying that you letting the truth essentially set you free or give you this new sense of clarity and perspective to where you can decide what you deserve moving forward. I mean, it's definitely going to leave you feeling emotional, but they're saying there's even more secrets that are still hidden that you're not aware of. You gotta remember that spirit sees more than we do behind the scenes. All right, some of that sneaky behavior. But what you don't realize is this completion, whether it's you simply letting go, cutting this tie, or getting the closure you need, or it's just the clarity, basically, that you need either way, is going to leave you feeling very happy. The completion of this, however it works out for you, needs to happen. And so we move on to the Five of Pentacles. So you make your way to Thursday, and you're feeling left out. You know, it just feels like this person doesn't give you the attention, the romance, the love that you truly deserve at this point. Where things were once a bit different, but does that really matter at this point, is what Spirit's saying. Things are the way they are now, and you feeling emotional as you are this week and then feeling left out when it comes to Thursday, nothing good is coming from this connection is what they're trying to say. Sure, I mean, maybe you're listing off in your head a few of the small pros, but do the cons outweigh the pros? That's something you need to ask yourself when you're feeling so down, struggling to what feels like on Thursday, pick your head back up, because this individual, once again, has not given you what you need. It just feels like you need more. But there's also a sense that you need to work on you, as you, going back to the overall message, are changing, my friend. And for some of you, it's like you've changed so much, you've evolved so much since the beginning of this connection, and they haven't really, or they simply haven't adjusted to these changes within you, or aren't as accepting as they should be. And Spirit's saying you need to continue evolving. And anybody or any place or situation that doesn't want to evolve with you or accept those changes needs to go, period. Your evolution, you evolving is 10 times more important. 8 of Swords. So moving on to Friday. Excuse me. You're feeling trapped, feeling restricted, limited, and I mean, it's obviously because of the situation, these emotions, the secrecy, all of the above. And so it's a day where you do a lot of reflecting, and you're reminding yourself firsthand that this connection is leaving you feeling tied down. Being side by side with the Lizard Spirit, they're saying you need to dream your world into being. And I think at this point in the week, you're going to truly, it's going to click. You can't really accomplish all you need to in this lifetime, or do the things you desire moving forward with this person by your side. Or at least you're not going to be able to do them wholeheartedly, being true to who you are or who you're becoming, given that you changing within this connection is not clearly something that's going smoothly, right? Being aligned with the Seven of Swords, they're saying you are going to continue moving forward. You're going to continue to discover more secrecy, all right? More things that have been held from you. It's just, unfortunately, the truth. And as you learn the truth more, you're going to understand more and more and more and more. It's going to clarify 10 times more that you're trapped, or that you're feeling that this relationship, this connection leaves you restricted or trapped in one way, shape, or form, okay? And then the Ace of Swords to move right along to start the weekend. So Saturday rolls around, and you're given a reminder from Spirit in the universe that you can have a fresh start, but not when you're holding on to, even if it's energetically, to this connection that is clearly not healthy for you. And there's a potential to start the weekend that you are overthinking. Your head is racing nonstop. Because, I mean, think about all that's occurred up until this point in the week. It's been emotional. It's been hefty. So, I mean, give yourself some credit for the fact that you're probably emotionally drained, depleted at this point in the week. But being aligned with this Nine of Swords, remember that when you're overthinking the situation, that as well is going to keep you from falling asleep at night, which is clearly an issue this week. Spirit says, you know, your emotional state is going to be even more fragile if you don't get enough rest. King of Wands. And interestingly enough, you finish off the week feeling much stronger. We're going to clarify this real quick. What's this King of Wands all about for Cancer? Okay, so it's a day where you're reminded that your control on the situation, you needing to kind of see things work out the way you foresaw them isn't the way it is anymore. Okay, so releasing that grip, loosening it a bit so Spirit and the universe can help you out is going to be beneficial. All right, reminding you once again that your overthinking isn't helping things, but also truly reminding you that this connection is at least somewhat toxic, not healthy for you at this point in your life. And they're reminding you that, you know, the more you remove people, places, and situations, or make adjustments to your life for the out of respect for your stability, for your, you know, emotional, physical, spiritual stability, all of the above. They're trying to give you a sense of justice, all right? You making these adjustments and changes will help balance the scales out. It's also a day where you end the week realizing when this love isn't really around, you feel 10 times stronger, don't you? Let's finish off this beautiful reading by, or emotional reading, I should say, by pulling a Find Your Happy card or two. Listen, I just got to read the energies as they come out, okay? For our beautiful Cancers, to wrap up this weekly read. How I feel is more important than how I look. So most definitely reminding you this week that you need to discard how other people view you at this point and focus on your emotional health, to say the very least. Given you are going through a lot and it feels like this connection has taken you through a lot of ups and downs and lefts and rights. So make sure you take care of yourself, my friend. And whatever you do this week, do not feel bad or question how you're changing. You're meant to change, you're meant to evolve, and certain people and situations, once again, need to fall to the wayside. All right? All right, Cancer, so I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.